This is quite natural for me and my way of being, to talk at length about trauma and the way that trauma impacts on your mental health, on my mental health. It's how I socialize. It's very strange for some people that are very guarded about what goes on in the recesses of their mind, but for me, not so much. That being said, it all depends on which screening or premiere that I'm at and how much sleep I have or haven't had to how I respond to it. You know, sometimes it breaks me, and sometimes I just sit there in complete ego going, look at me and my life, it's incredible, thank you. I know I've seen you too.
I love Brazil.
So do I.
The best New Year's of my life was in Rio.
Oh, that's so nice. Come back, please.
Ruined New Year's for me everywhere else.
Yeah, here we know how to party. Robbie, my first question, and how did you choose the songs for the movie? And Michael, how did you participate in this decision?
It was all Michael's idea, and I just got out of the way. He chose all of the songs.
It's true. I mean, the songs were all driven by the narrative. So, we would work on the script, and by we, Simon Gleeson and Oliver Cole and myself, and at certain tentpole moments where you break into song, and I always say you sing when words no longer suffice. So usually a high point or a low point, you break into song. And then it was about finding what of Rob's songs fit the narrative lyrically or emotionally.
And I have to say that I really miss Sextup in the set list, because here is a very famous song in Brazil.
Wow, thank you for even knowing that song. God bless you.
No, it's amazing. I guess one of my favorite songs ever. Robbie, yeah, I really like it.
Thank you.
What was the most difficult thing to remember for the production? And was there anything that made you embarrassed to remember?
I'm embarrassed about all the wrong things, to be honest with you. This is quite natural for me and my way of being, to talk at length about trauma and the way that trauma impacts on your mental health, on my mental health. It's how I socialize. It's very strange for some people that are very guarded about what goes on in the recesses of their mind, but for me, not so much. That being said, it all depends on which screening or premiere that I'm at and how much sleep I have or haven't had to how I respond to it. You know, sometimes it breaks me, and sometimes I just sit there in complete ego going, look at me and my life, it's incredible, thank you. I know I've seen you too.
Amazing. Michael, this isn't your first biopic, and it wasn't even your first musical either. Besides The Monkey, what's the biggest difference in Better Man for you? And did having Robbie Williams by your side makes the process harder or easier?
Wow, I can't answer that one with Rob sitting next to me. But no, I think having the person alive meant that we could go to much darker places, you know? There is a sort of thing that happens when someone dies where there's an estate involved and they want to protect the legacy. And I think it was very fortunate to have Rob, who naturally overshares, allow us to tell a much more raw and authentic version of his life story. And I think that is what musical biopics tend to suffer from, is the sanitized, watered down version. So I think as an audience, you feel a lot more respected as an audience member to be given something truthful. And I think that's one of the huge strengths of this film, and it's what makes it really unique. I think as a filmmaker, a lot of the lessons that I learnt on The Greatest Showman is what I got to get right on Better Man.
And Robbie, you already told why you chose the monkey, which I love it because I mean it was the first time I found a monkey sexy. I don't know if it's even allowed, but okay.
It's definitely allowed.
Better Man also portrays important people of your life, like your grandmother and your mother. How was the process of choosing these actors for you?
So I did that.
Michael did that.
Yeah. Rob's inherently quite lazy.
Yeah.
So if there's work involved, that would be me.
Yeah. Heavy lifting over here. I've just had brand new teeth done. That's all I'm here for, is to show you my new teeth.
And you lived the life.
Oh yeah, I lived the life. Yeah, I
Yeah.
lived the life too.
You did it the first time around. I look. We were so fortunate in the cast that we got. We got the most incredible actors who really brought their talent to bear and did so unapologetically and were so bold. And it's really that is the film lives and dies on those performances. And we were so blessed with the lineup of talent that we were able to access.
And on my last question, for both of you, we do have a lot of biopics, of musical biopics now. If someone is not a fan of Robbie Williams, why do you guys think that this person should watch the movie?
Should die.
Yeah. Yeah. Guy. That one guy.
Why should they watch? You know what? Actually, to be honest, the people who aren't a fan of Robbie Williams, they're the ones that I actually want most to watch the film. To be honest, to me, I think the film is such a story that is relatable, and it is about self-worth, and it is about human relationships with other people and yourself. I think there's so much more to the film than just the story of the rise of Robbie Williams, that I think it will surprise people how much they engage with it. So I think, to be honest, when people aren't a fan of Robbie, when they watch the film and when they talk about it, I'm kind of most thrilled with their newfound love of Robbie, but also just the fact that they see so much of themselves in that monkey.
2 hours, your ass is mine! Whoa.